Oh my gosh, my computer froze for a minute. I'm like, uh-oh. Why is stream not doing good? Why is everything not doing good? My computer was frozen. Oh dear. Call your lawyer.
Hi.
I can't believe this is the this is the picture for for the title screen. Hey boy. Hello. Oh my god, my computer froze for like a couple minutes on the starting soon. I'm like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's been a while since that's happened. Uh-oh. But it's okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Hi guys. I released a new YouTube video earlier today. It's in the pinned chat. If you want to go check it out, that'd be very cool, very cute. Spread some love. Worked really hard on it. Hey, we're back with Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Pow, 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 pow. I don't know why my brain just blanked there. I'm like, what am I doing again? We're on the second one, Prosecutor's Gambit. Yes. Very fun. Very fun. We got new characters, new mechanics, and it's same case day. What? I don't know if they're ever gonna mention that it's March 25th again, but they did yesterday, so who knows? But it's actual case day. Whoa, we're in line. We're in line with the game. Okay. Wow. I feel like it's been a while since we could walk. That last case just was for so long. Okay. Hi, camera guy. Did you get the shot? You're with one of the news channels. Yep. Can I help you? You must have footage of the event. Do you mind if I take a look? Wish I could help you, but that might be a little tricky. Why's that, huh, pal? You got a problem with doing your civic duty or something? No, it's just my camera was knocked over in all the panic. And now I can't get it to work. Oh, of course. How convenient. How convenient. That footage would have helped immensely. Just our luck. Oh. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! It is I, Master Mask! Master Mask! What the? It's someone we know. It's someone we know. Who's it gonna be? You look like you need a little help, Mr. Edgeworth, from me, Master Mask. It's not Francisca. She would go Miles Edgeworth. It's gonna be like Kay or Emma or something. It's gonna be a weird girl. Yeah. I know that voice. Yep. My beloved. My beloved. Kay Faraday. Kay. Yay! Looks like you need a little help, Mr. Edgeworth. Honestly, I leave you alone for 2 seconds. But don't worry, your hero's here to save the day. Okay. It's so lovely to see you so early in the game. Despite being the weird girl assistant for the first game, you were barely in it. That's right. The one, the only, Kay Faraday. Hero? Only you would give yourself a title like that. So you're not a great thief anymore? Not right now, but it's not like I quit. I'm just on sabbatical. Ah, I see. I'm taking time out for some intensive training. Being the second Yatagarasu doesn't come easy. Kay helped me out on a few occasions about 2 weeks ago. It was about 2 weeks ago. When I was working on a case. The case of the Yatagarasu, a mysterious thief who seemed to appear and disappear at will. And who claimed only to steal the truth. So it's like really like close-knit with the first game. That's fun. I like that. She calls herself the second Yatagarasu, the successor to the so-called Great Thief. There's not a lock I can't open, or a trap I can't escape. And when it comes to stealing, well, I'm still in training, but I'll get there soon enough. What are you doing here, Kay? What do you think I'm doing? I've been enjoying the festivities, of course. I suppose she did mention being fond of such things. And afterwards, I was thinking of dropping by your office to see you guys. But now I don't have to. Good to see ya, kiddo. You're as bright and breezy as ever. Hey, Gummy. How you been? You're looking pretty full of beans yourself. What the hell? I wish I was full of beans. So, Kay, are you really here to save the day? Yep. Prepare your jaw to hit the floor. Your best pal in the world here only went and took pictures of the whole shebang. Kay, did you murder the president? Did you now? Then you'd better show them to me. Wow, your jaw didn't even drop an inch. What's a girl gotta do to impress you? I know. Oh my god. I know, right? Mr. Prosecutor here is as much fun as a dang toothache. I'm expecting Kay to go, and who are you trying to replace me as the weird girl assistant? Won't even let me call him Chief. Oh, but I'm forgetting my manners. Tabby Lloyd, Ace Reporter, at your service. Nice to meet you, Tabby. You're right. He's no fun at all. This one time, Kay, you knew him for like a couple days at most. Calm yourself. You two can chat later. Kay, can I see those pictures? Boo. Fine. Here. Oh. Are those briefcases shields? Interesting. I took this one right when the gun went off. It was total chaos. People running everywhere. President and his 2 bodyguards. Okay. So he's got the oh my god. The laser, I could not remember that word for a minute. The laser right in the middle of his forehead. Interesting. The president and his 2 bodyguards. So he has 4 bodyguards? That's suspicious. The names on the security plan were Knight and Rook, I think. What's that? Thank you indeed, Kay. I think you've provided us with a vital clue. Woo-wee! Your eyes just lit up like a pair of danged Christmas trees. The president's reaction in that picture is hilarious. Oh, damn, I have been shot. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, care to tell the readers what you've spotted? A contradiction. Huh? A what now? I don't see nothing strange. Allow me to show you. This picture shows the moment of the incident, but another piece of evidence shows something different. I need to highlight the point of contradiction. And then employ my powers of deduction. First, to find the contradiction in the photograph. Guessing. Oh, okay. I didn't click anything. He just automatically did that for me. Okay, it is the laser point. I was wondering if that was it. Yes, this is it. I'll simply press triangle to make my deduction. Sure. Now to present the evidence that proves the contradiction. Is it because he doesn't have a red dot? Or is it because of the laser? It's one of those two. Okay, it was that one. Look closely at the picture of the president in this newspaper clipping, if you would, Miss Lloyd. Now look at Kay's photograph. Compare the two carefully. Huh? What am I looking for here? Well, I'll be. Indeed. There's something on the president's forehead. Something that wasn't there in the other picture. What is that? Some kind of... Whoa, sorry, Gumshoe. What is that? Some kind of birthmark? Made him southern for a minute. Oh my god, this happened before when I was trying to do accents with Lotta Hart. Every time she showed up, everyone else with accents were getting muddled. And now we got a new southern girl. Yeah, guy's got a big red birthmark right in the middle of his forehead. Okay, it's the laser. Do we have that in the logic? I highly doubt a birthmark just sprang up there since the other picture was taken. Did he get bitten by a bug then, maybe? It's the laser! Yeah, that's it. That right there's a big old bug bite. And here I thought it was something important. The look on your face. You should know that the road to truth is paved with just such seemingly trivial details. Ooh, again with the face. Alright. Duly noted, Chief. Kay's photograph data jotted down in my organizer. Okay. Do we have logic for that? Yeah. I have solved the mystery of the red birthmark. Really? So it wasn't a bug bite? No, what we're dealing with isn't something that would itch for a day and then disappear. It is in fact the beam of a laser sight. Then our killer was aiming to shoot the president square in the forehead? And shortly after this picture was taken, a second shot rang out. Yeah, that's gonna do more than itch. Indeed, I fear the president may be in even more danger than we thought. And that the gun we found was the weapon used in the crime. Okay. Why would the perp use a laser sight, though? He's right. You'd stand out like crazy using something like that. Pew pew pew! It's not like you can just go around shooting lasers all over the place. No, and anyone who saw it could trace it right back to the shooter. Seems like a pretty bad idea all around. Oh, I almost forgot. I took a couple more pictures. Maybe the laser sight's in one of them. It's a long shot, but it's worth a look at least. Alright, Kay, let's see these other pictures. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Let's see. First up, here's one I took just before everything started going south. Oh. So there's the laser. Sorry about that. Okay, so... Well, the person who was right behind Winston Payne was Tabby. Because she's the one that got the audio recording. So she's the one with the laser there. Interesting. It might be more useful to us if half the frame wasn't taken up with your face.
Hey, can you blame me for wanting to get a selfie with the president? Lucky for you, this was right before the gun went off. And this one I showed you before is from just after the first shot was fired. The second shot came just seconds after this. Then there's...
What's this? I can hardly see anything. That umbrella maybe is important? I'm trying to think what would be important. There's... Oh, is that the bag? We don't even have the bag anymore, so... Oh, there's the person in the red coat over there.
I got knocked over when everyone started running right after that last picture. Guess I must have pressed the shutter by accident.
Not sure this one's gonna be much use, kid.
And that's all of them.
Time to take a closer look. Let's examine the picture from... Yeah, before. Is there any hint of laser sight here in this picture? Just a little bit, you know? Just a little bit.
Take that!
There, I see it. What is it, sir? Look closely at the person with the red hood.
Whoa, there it is.
Indeed. That's our laser sight right there. So that's our perp. The one in the red hood must be the shooter, yes.
We found them! And all thanks to yours truly.
Indeed. You led us right to the greatest treasure of all, Miss Great Thief. The truth. You may have captured our would-be assassin in one of your other pictures too. Let's take another look. Our red-hooded suspect could be in another of these photographs from... Yeah, we saw it. It was after the shooting. Yeah, right there.
Take that!
Look, right there.
A red jacket. That must be our suspect. Looks like they took advantage of the confusion to make their getaway. Luckily, we can see exactly where they were headed.
Ah, the samurai dog stand. They were hungry.
Precisely, which means they escaped towards the right-hand side of the spectator area. Detective Gumshoe. On it, sir. Consider it cleared. Good. I'm counting on you. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Miles. Okay. We have you now, my little Red Riding Hood. The entire park is cordoned off, and we know which way you went. Now it's simply a matter of hunting you down. Now let us continue our investigation.
There's evidence here somewhere. All we have to do is find it.
Okay. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Well, there's a button, and I see the red coat under it. What's this? A red button. Hey, do you think... Seems like it was torn off of something found near the samurai dog stand. Could it have been dropped by a red-hooded suspect? Yes, it certainly seems likely. There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, can you see what that is under the stand, please? There's something down here, alright. Let's see. Yep. A red raincoat. This must be the one the suspect was wearing. They must have taken it off and hidden it under there before they could make their escape. Okay. There's nothing unusual about the left sleeve. Nope, it's not inside out and the button's still attached. Seems entirely too neat to have been removed in a hurry and thrown on the ground. The sleeve, it's inside out. The button is missing too. Okay. It's a flimsy looking food stand made of plywood and it sells samurai dogs. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got $1.50 if, you know, you're not actually suggesting I subsidize you eating on the job. Oh, I didn't mean to. That is, maybe when we're done? Aw. Fine. When we have finished investigating, you can have one. And only one. Understand? Understood? Sorry, sir, I never shoulda. Wait, did you say I could have one? Aw. Yes. Why, something the matter? You've grown soft, Miles. No, it's just... I wasn't expecting you to... Thanks, sir. Aw. You've grown soft, Miles Edgeworth. That man has made you soft. So, did the Jackie get caught on something? The button we found seems to have come from this raincoat. It must have been pulled loose when the killer took it off. Oh, the right sleeve's inside out, too. Seems like it was removed in a hurry. Fast enough to tear a button off, no less. I surmise our assassin disposed of the gun and bag in the trash immediately after shooting the president. They then slipped into the panicked crowd and moved from the left to the right side of the spectator area. This is because they knew the trajectory of the bullet would point to a shooter on the left side. Finally, they removed the raincoat and hid it under the samurai dog stand. The killer would have needed to get rid of the coat as soon as possible, hence its hurried removal. The fact that the right sleeve is inside out is a testament to how quickly it was taken off. Yup, that and the missing button. The question, of course, is, why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve? Oh yeah, only the right sleeve is inside out. Indeed, and the button on the left sleeve is still securely attached. So, what does this mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If we're to answer that question, Detective, we'll need to inspect the raincoat in more detail. Okay. The right sleeve is inside out.
You can clearly see where the button was torn off.
Yes, whoever discarded this raincoat did so in quite a hurry. Let's take a closer look at the inside of the raincoat. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Oh, blood? Blood? This is a blood stain. And considering where it's located, I'd say the blood belongs to our would-be assassin. So we're looking for someone with an injury? Not just any injury, Detective. An injury on their left arm. Okay. Huh? How do we know that? It's simple. The right sleeve is inside out, suggesting that the suspect removed the raincoat in a hurry. Conversely, the left sleeve is just as we would expect it to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place. And once we understand that, everything else falls into place. Now, Detective, there is a blood stain on the left side lining of the raincoat because the suspect's arm was too injured to fit through the sleeve. Okay? Precisely. Or at least we can say that there is a good probability that was the case. Yeah, that's more likely. You can't just jump to the conclusion that his arm was injured. It could have been that the left side of his body was injured, you know? The pieces are starting to fall into place.
Ayy.
Detective Gumshoe, I need you to go and search the crowd for likely suspects. Yes, sir! Suspicious characters was injured, left arms coming right up.
You're even smarter than you look, Ruffles. Taking all the nitty-bitty pieces and putting them together like that, you'll have your man in no time. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you.
The park is still cordoned off, so our would-be assassin should be in that crowd somewhere. Don't let me down, Detective Gumshoe. Who's it gonna be? Hey, that's the day! That's the day! March 25th, 3:27 p.m. Gourd Lake Spectator Area. Mr. Edgeworth, we found someone who fits the bill perfectly, sir.
Way to nab the assassin, Gummy.
Hold on, Kay. It's a little soon to be jumping to conclusions. For the moment, they're a person of interest and nothing more. Understood?
Okay, no jumping.
But he's our shooter, sir. I'm sure of it. He's the guy who tried to take out the president. It's gonna be a child.
I just wanted some ice cream.
In broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd of witnesses. This is no ordinary assassin. Bring him over here, detective. Carefully. Yes, sir. Come on, boys. You heard Mr. Edgeworth. Oh my god. Okay. Before jumping to the oh my god, that's who we know it is. I made a joke about a little boy wanting ice cream, and here he comes with ice cream. I feel like that's crazier. Oh no. He's really bold wearing the shells on his outfit there. No umbrella, and a bandage on his left arm. Well, pal, state your name already. Joe. John Doe. Charmed, I'm sure. John Doe? Not a name you often hear in real life. No, it's really fake, ain't it? That's correct. I know this man from somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh my... What? Okay, here's the thing. Is he probably wouldn't recognize what he looks like visually, because I'm pretty sure, like, only Maya and Phoenix saw him in person. But Miles should immediately recognize the shells on his outfit. He was the one to first recognize it, originally. In the case. When Phoenix showed the card, he's like, "Are you stupid? That's Shelly the Killer's card." So he should recognize at least that, which is very obvious. And you are Prosecutor Edgeworth. You know my name? Of course. I have been following the day's developments with some interest. Now perhaps you'd care to explain why you've asked to speak with me. As you've been following our investigation, you're now no doubt already aware of who we're looking for. So let me ask you, do you recognize this raincoat by any chance? Forgive me, but I am afraid I do not. I see. Well, I believe its owner to be the would-be assassin we are seeking. My. Well, isn't that just shocking? I don't like how that ice cream moves. And this same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm. Just like you. All I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair.
The two adversaries stare each other down, their eyes like deadly lasers. Care to tell the readers what happens next?
A showdown, that's what. A battle of wits, a battle of words. Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks this upcoming battle will entail? Sure. Or is that just a tutorial? I think it might be a tutorial, and we don't need a tutorial. We've played so many Ace Attorney games. Oh yeah, John Doe's testimony. I'm sure it's just an explanation. Detective Gumshoe, if you've quite finished leaking my professional strategies to the press. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Thanks a bunch, you big old grouch. As if I would have done any harm.
Okay, yeah, I think he was just a tutorial. I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you, but you have no proof that this person is injured, as you claim. Yes, we do. My left arm may be injured, but I can still use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required. With what free hand? So you contend that you were not wearing a raincoat, is that correct? So, I'm not sure if he's actually gonna be the assassin or not, because it seemed wild for him to completely get away in Justice for All, and then just get arrested here. I feel like that'd be kind of lame if he was the killer. But I'm wondering if it's going to be like a Matt on guard situation where we're going to find out who hired him. Because he's not a killer just to kill, he's an assassin. So probably the big thing is finding out who hired Mr. Shelley the Killer. So you contend that you were not wearing a raincoat, is that correct? It is. And is that so strange? Not everyone wears one after all. I happen to prefer an umbrella.
Team raincoat over here. They're perfect for when a girl really needs to move. Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time.
Not exactly the line of inquiry I was hoping to pursue. So you see, I am not your would-be killer. And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations, Mr. Doe. Please, I am just a simple ice cream Forgive me. My wound seems to have begun bleeding again in all the excitement. The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin, and said owner also has an injured left arm. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time. I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat may be of interest to you, but you have no proof that this person is injured, as you claim. Yes, we do.
Objection!
You seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe. But not quite careful enough. After all, you left something behind, something of vital importance. I'm afraid you must have me confused with somebody else. The coat does not belong to me. Or, do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation? Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope. Your wound seems to be bleeding again. I'll survive. Oh! Although I can't pretend it's not something of an inconvenience. You have my deepest sympathies. Their voices are too similar. I'm sorry. Because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could have perhaps made a clean getaway. What exactly are you insinuating? As we have already established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured. And now I could prove that that person was you. With a decisive piece of evidence. You see, Mr. Doe, there's a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat. Blood that belongs to our assassin. Yo, that ice cream, oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. Having an inanimate object start sweating, like the radio in Justice for All, that's fun. I love how he just does not emote. Attempted murder of a foreign leader, causing a diplomatic incident, he'll throw the book at you. You can give us the silent treatment all you like, but we don't need you to talk. A simple blood test will give us the answers we require. All it takes is for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that on the coat, and that will be that. We have the evidence. Why don't you make it easier on all of us and come clean? Admit that you were the one who attempted to assassinate the president of Zhangfa. You're stubborn, I'll give you that. But if this were a game of chess, you would already be in checkmate. Damn. Now do the honorable thing and admit defeat. No. He doesn't look like a man with no moves left to play. Very well. You have me. I killed him. I'll admit it. I was wearing the raincoat. He confessed! Say the word and I'll slap the cuffs on him right now. But I did not shoot at the president. What? Mr. Edgeworth, the only thing you have proven is that I was wearing a particular raincoat. And as far as I'm aware, that is not a crime.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well,
I wasn't originally planning on streaming today, but I had to because it was actual case day.
but I am busy. I got things to do, so I got to go. But I'll be back soon. I will. I'll be back soon. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. It's a short one, but I wasn't planning on streaming today. I just had to because it's March 25th and the endgame day was March 25th, and that was awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna send you all love. Spread some love, And I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Bye.
Sending you off in 5. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Check out my video. Bye.